Welcome back to our YouTube channel, guys. As you know that we used to make videos on different topics, so we considered it better and suitable to make video on universalization of elementary education today. So we will discuss on universalization of elementary education, its meaning, suggestions, and problems. So first of all, we will talk that for what purpose UEE stands. Universalization of elementary education. UE stands for the universalization of elementary education. Now we will discuss about the meaning of universalization of elementary education. Meaning. Universalization of elementary education means making education available to all children, so that everyone will be able to get education. Everyone will benefit from education. Everyone will be able to bright future in the age group of 6 to 14. In short, universalization of elementary education means making education available to all children in the age group of 6 to 14. And the concept of the universalization of elementary education accepts that education is the birthright of all children, irrespective of color, caste, creed, sex, and religion. So from this point of view, it becomes amply clear that everyone has right to get education, to study. There is no any kind of a discrimination or differentiation on the basis of color, caste, creed, sex, and religion. So dear students, this was the meaning of the universalization of elementary education. Now we will discuss about the problems. Problems in the universalization universalization of elementary education. Problem number 1 is non-cooperation of parents. Cooperation of parents We know that most of the parents in India are illiterate. They are not educated. They do not bother about the education of their children, as they do not cooperate with the teachers, because they are unaware that how much education is important for our children, how education helps us to solve day-to-day problems. As a result, they never cooperate with the higher authorities and parents. So it is a very big impediment in the field of the universalization of elementary education. Now we will discuss about the other impediment, about other problem. Other one, that second one is poverty of parents. Poverty of parents. Dear students, as we know that our nation, that's India, is a developing country. It is not developed yet. So in India, most of the parents are very poor. They cannot even provide 2 square meals a day. What to speak of giving education? What to speak of giving books and fulfilling other needs of their students. As a result, due to the existence of poverty, most of the parents, are not able to send their children to the schools. So poverty is also very, big impediment in the field of the universalization of elementary education. And now we will discuss about the third problem. Third problem is resistant to girl education. Resistant to girl education. Girl education. We know that still most of the parents in India are not willing to send their girls to school, as they, say that it's not, good to, allow the girls, to allow the daughters to go out of their homes. So they put resistance on their education. They do not want to, send their girls to the school. They think that it's futile to, educate the girls and to allow them to go out. So it is also very big impediment. Because of this thing, because of these thoughts, because of this thinking of the parents, most of the girls remain uneducated. So it is very big impediment. It is very big obstacle for the education of the girls. So in the universalization of elementary education, these, impediments, sit up. These impediments prevent the students, prevent everyone to, universalize this education. Universalization of elementary education means to universalize, to make education available in every nook and corner of the world for all children in the age group of 6 to 14. So dear students, these were the problems in the field of the universalization of elementary education. Now we will discuss about the suggestions, that which suggestions will prove, helpful for us to universalize this elementary education. Now we will talk about suggestions. Suggestions for the UEE, about which I have already told you. UEE stands for the universalization of elementary education. Now we will discuss about these suggestions or remedies. We can also call these as remedies. Remedy number one, the suggestion number one is education for poor parents. Education for poor parents. Poor parents. Dear students, as we know that most of the students in education in India are very, poor. So, and they are also very, illiterate. They are uneducated. They are unaware about the importance of education. They do not know that what kind of role education plays in our life. So it is very important to, educate them. When we will educate them, when parents will be aware, when awareness will be created among the parents, only then they will take interest in sending their children to the schools. Because of unawareness about this education, parents do not, cooperate with the authorities. So education should be given to the parents. Unless the parents are educated, they will not cooperate with the authorities. So we should have to create awareness among the parents. This was the remedy number one. And suggestion number two, we can also say remedy or suggestion. Suggestion number two is financial incentives. Financial incentives. Financial incentives for parents. We know that most of the parents are very, poor. So there is need of financial assistance. Financial assistance should be given to the needy parents. Financial incentives like free books, stationery, midday meals, scholarship, uniform, free transportation, and free free health services, etc. And remedy number third is overcoming resistance of the parents to education of girls. And lady teacher should also be appointed in schools. These girls should be allowed to go out of their homes, and it should be made very important that education is very important for the girls. Girls also play a very important role in the building up nation. So these thought should be eradicated, that educating girls is futile. It is very wrong idea. It is a very bad idea. These things should be eradicated from the society, and the girls should be allowed to get full education, as girls and boys are both equal. And today we see that most of the girls are surpassing in the field of the education from boys. And another remedy is that another suggestion is education of backward groups. Education of backward groups. Education of backward groups. As we know that India is a very poor country, and it is a developing country. It hasn't developed yet, and there are a number of the groups, especially scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, minorities. They are very poor. They are they have been oppressed, so they are facing a lot of the problems still. So the poor groups and backward groups should be provided with financial assistances. Students should be given uniform, tuition fee, and transport system, scholarship, and free medical services should be made available for them, so that everyone will get benefit from this universalization of elementary education. When government will take such steps, only then our nation will proceed ahead, and this education will be available. It will become common thing, and everyone, whether that is coming from the background of the poor or rich, everyone will be treated equally, and everyone will be provided with good opportunity of getting education. So this was the today's lecture about the meaning, suggestions, and remedies of the elementary universalization of elementary education. So here we request you, if this video proves helpful to you, if you like this, if you are getting benefit from this video, so kindly make our channel subscribe and like, and also comment us, suggest us that on which topic we will make next video. Accordingly we will make next video. If you will comment us, we will make a video according to your comments and upload for you, so that you will be able to get benefit from that. So it is sufficient for today. I hope that this video will prove helpful for you. For nuns of valedictory, inshallah, we shall meet again in the next video. By then, take care and be safe. Bye.